Welcome back. I'm Nate Hansen here to take a look at your sports. Washington State's football team snapped its three-game losing streak Saturday with a 24-17 win over Arizona. Quarterback Connor Halliday threw for 319 yards and 2 touchdowns. It was the third road conference victory for WSU, who only needs one more win to make a bowl game. In addition to the win, Athletic Director Bill Moose announced today that the university extended head coach Mike Leach's contract 2 more years to 2018. And there was just as much action on Twitter as on the field surrounding the Cougs' win. Megan Coughlin, the co-sports editor for Arizona Student newspaper, wrote a derogatory article about WSU and its fan base prior to the game. Afterwards, WSU players and alumni took to Twitter to voice their disapproval. Wide receiver Brett Barloni thanked Coughlin for the motivation. Current ESPN anchor and Coug alum Jamie Sire got in on the action, along with Cindy Brunson. Brunson is an alum of WSU and worked at ESPN for 13 years. And moving to volleyball, WSU knocked off a top 5 team yesterday. Murrow News reporter Bridget Larson was there with the action.
The Washington State volleyball team upset 4th-ranked USC Sunday at home, battling into the end of the 5th set. The game started off with a disadvantage for the Cougs, losing the first 2 sets with a comfortable lead for the Trojans. The 3rd set went back and forth, but WSU pulled away, ending the set 25-22. USC outside hitter Mantha Bricia was a commanding presence on the court, leading both teams in kills with 22 on the night. The Cougs started off with a strong lead, but USC battled and came back. However, WSU finished the set with a score 25-22. Going into the 5th set, WSU gained a lead, but the Trojans came back to tie, going back and forth until the Cougs won by 2 points with a score of 21-19. Cougar fans stormed the court in excitement, shouting and cheering after the big win. After the win, WSU has a 17-12 record overall, 4-12 in conference play. WSU outside hitter Kyra Holt led the Cougs in kills with 13 on the night. She described how she's been feeling about the season so far.
I'm feeling really good about the season. I know we have a lot of things to work on, but I feel good about the season. I'm ready for the next game.
WSU senior Marcelina Glad ended the night with 12 kills. She explained why this win was such a huge highlight in her last season with the Cougars.
Never taken a set off of USC in my entire career here in the 4 years, so to start with that set and then get the win here was awesome.
Excitement is in the air here at Bullard Gym. Obviously a huge upset for the Cougs, beating USC, who was ranked 3rd in the Pac-12 and 5th in the nation. The Cougars head to California on Friday to face number 7th ranked Stanford. Be sure not to miss it. For Murrow News 8, I'm Bridget Larson.
Certainly a great win there for the Cougs. And going to a team familiar with winning, the Seattle Seahawks rolled the Minnesota Vikings with a 41-20 victory yesterday. The game marked the debut of All-Pro wide receiver Percy Harvin. Harvin was limited in action, but made this spectacular catch. Russell Wilson also had some tricks up his sleeve with a flip touchdown pass to Marshawn Lynch. The Hawks are now 10-1 and have the best record in the NFL. And when we come back, see how plastic cups can be used as instruments. Stay tuned.